Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon and Risings. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for Gemini from the 4th of May till the 10th of May 2026. My name is Raissa. I'm an astrologer using Western Tropical Zodiac sign and the whole house sign system, putting your sign at 0 degrees in the ascendant line. So I highly recommend you start watching for your rising first, then your sun and your moon. Let's dive in because I have many videos to record. I haven't done anything this week. I was overwhelmed. I had really shit week, sorry to say. Broken heart, problems at work and everything. So at a point I was about to give up on this channel because I just started. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't have energy. I was crying all week. I didn't want to record anything, and my son pushed me to do it. Believe it or not, he said, "Mom, come on, you have 50 subscribers in 1 month, which is amazing." I was like, "Really? That's nothing." He said, No, that's a lot. That's good. Keep going. Don't give up. That means people are watching, and it's true. Like in 1 week from the last forecast, I got 10 new subscribers. So some videos are not seen at all. Like some videos has like 3 views, but others like Libra had like over around 300 views. For someone that just started, maybe something good. So here I am, Gemini, to tell you what's gonna happen this week from the 4th till the 10th. There's a lot going on, so there is some energy that will be going on through the whole week. Okay, we're gonna talk about them. Jupiter squaring Mars, what it means, Venus, some semi-sextiling the Sun, Mercury semi-sextiling Neptune, and we have Mercury squaring Pluto. We have on Thursday Pluto going retrograde as well, so it's the first planet now that's going retrograde. You can see all the planets were direct so far, and we're gonna check what all those things means to you. Okay, so let's start on Monday. We have a little bit of restless heart and reckless moves. Like, so you have the moon in Sag on your 7th house, opposing Venus in your sign. All right. It's an emotional push and pull. It's wanting connection, but craving freedom. And it's okay. It's just for the day anyway. The moon moves very fast, but this is around noon, by the way. It's perfect at noon, so it will start in the morning. You feel throughout the afternoon as well. It's gonna be at its peak at noon. I'm talking from Dubai. I'm recording this video from Dubai, the UAE. We are UTC +4, so make your calculation according to where you are. But there is a bit of energy where the heart and the mind and you know what you want, what like your ego, your self-love and your relationships are not super aligned, but nothing major. So it's wanting connection and conversation, and the Sagittarius moons here wants more truth and space, and yeah. It would feel weird if it was the opposite. If Venus was on the 7th house and the moon was on your 1st house, then it would be very like disconnecting completely. But here, since the moon, which are your emotions in your house of relationships, and now here is craving a bit of freedom in the house of relationship. Now we have Venus, that's all about love and partnerships and connections in your 1st house. That is the ego, is the self. So a bit of a tug of war here, but nothing major. That this could result in mixed signals, by the way, flirting chaos and emotional inconsistency, but nothing bigger. We have Jupiter squaring Mars, as I said. It's ongoing energy, okay? That's gonna be the whole week, by the way, but it's gonna be perfect on the 5th, on the next day, on Tuesday. And that, my friend, okay, Mars is in your house of friendship, of your community. It's giving you a push to be part of it. You want action, you want to be social, you want to go out. And Jupiter is expanding. It's on your second house, which is good in Cancer. It might be expanding money and values and your self-worth. But a square here, there is a tension between those two. And this could bring some impulsive action or overspending. And Mars is like, yeah, do it. Let's say, let's create a story here. You're part of a community, you have your group of friends, your friendships, yeah, and you go out and you're all about action and doing things, and like, yeah, I'm the one. You sit on a table, it's like, yeah, let me do it. A bottle of champagne. And Jupiter is expanding second house. Could be about money, could be about values. It could be this feeling of you going too far too fast and not thinking straight, yeah, and you end up spending more than you should, more than you can, and later you're gonna regret. So just be very mindful, because when we have Jupiter on the second house, usually I said, yeah, it could bring some financial issues later on, and you don't want that. Let me just change here my position. You can see my computer, my paper, my notes. So all right, this energy, as I said, is going on the whole week, and it's gonna be stronger on Tuesday. Be kindful. Be mindful, not kindful. Be mindful. What am I saying? Pause before doing things or acting. Moving to Tuesday, so we have Venus in sextiling the Sun. Where is Venus? Here. It's a subtle aspect, nothing big. And what we have, Mercury also sextiling Neptune, and Mercury squaring Pluto. It's like a day that you try to understand, but there's something that is missing. With Venus sextiling the Sun here on your 12th house, it's Sun doesn't shine very well in the 12th house, because the 12th house is the subconscious, is internal, it's everything's that inside of you. So it's also the house of dreams. How can I say? It's not that it feels like something is missing, because sextile is not it's a very subtle aspect. Venus is bringing, love and flirting, and Venus is ruling your 12th house, by the way. It rules your 12th and your 5th. You want to have pleasure, you want to have romance, but there is something that is behind the scene that the Sun is trying to shine. It's trying to bring into light something that is hidden. And I think with Mercury and Neptune, all right, that might not apply for everyone, but for some of you, there is something, some secret, something that was hidden from you that will come into surface. Venus will make it happen. And it could be some secrets from one of your friends, from your best friend, from someone from your community or whatever. But yeah, there'll be some conversations that might need to happen. Let me know if that clicks for whoever it does. We have Mercury squaring Pluto now. This is ongoing energy again. As I said, it's gonna be the whole week, and it's gonna be at, you see, perfection the next day. Yeah, something's gonna come into light. There is something that is hidden that needs to come into light, and something. How can I say that? Mercury and Pluto here can bring a little bit of obsession and over analyzing, overthinking, looking for hidden meanings as well, okay, wanting answers and things. Again, as I said, there might be something that is that's been hidden from you throughout this week with Pluto and Venus working for you, that will come into light. That's what I have. I don't know what else. In every sign I see different things, but for you I really see there is something that you need to know. You will know throughout the week, anytime at the week. Wednesday, the moon enters Capricorn, okay, and then it's gonna square Neptune, is gonna trine Mercury, and later square Saturn. So I'm gonna tell you a story. First, at 3 a.m, so Dubai time, depending where you are, it could be the night before, it could be the day after. There is a square between the moon and Neptune, and that's very dreamy, but it also it could be a deep sleep, like, but you wake up groggy, like ooh, I don't know where I am, or very low energy, low clarity, not seeing things, like emotionally confused. You wake up a bit jet lagged here. Then at noon in Dubai, the moon is trining Mercury. But again, Mercury is in your 12th house. Yeah, Mercury is your ruler. But he's behind the scene. He's in the nighttime here. Okay? And he's in Taurus. So it's conversation that might help you, and might need some conversation here. Need to organize your thoughts, ground yourself mentally. This is good for meditation practices. Yeah, very good. Around noon. That's on Wednesday. Sit by yourself for 1 hour, put some, like I do, like guided hypnosis on YouTube, and do some meditation. You will need it. You don't need it, I'm just saying. That's the kind of energy that you might do you very good around noon. In the afternoon, the moon squaring Saturn. Again, there is some reality check here. Yeah, emotionally heavy. Saturn rules your 8th house, which is the house of psychology. This is the house of death. It's the house of transformation and growth and change, but also the house of money that comes from other sources, from your spouse or something. So you might feel a bit restricted and or tested. Yeah, pressure. You might feel a bit lonely. Those who got divorced recently, you might going through a divorce, you're gonna feel it. Sorry to say. Yeah, it's the moon here and Saturn, it's emotional boundaries. Yeah, you're creating that emotional boundaries. He's in your 11th house. It could be related to your friends, to so yeah, so as I said, the morning starts with a little confusion, then at midday you have some clarity, in the afternoon you got this reality check. Yeah, it's a full emotional arc in one day. Sorry to say that. But if you know how to work those energies, it's very powerful as well. Yeah, it's a powerful integration. Where you can turn confusion into clarity, clarity into action, and action into structure. So, yeah, I even wrote down this is a day where you stop spiraling and start getting your power back. Let's move to Thursday, the 7th. Now we have Pluto that goes retrograde on this day, and Pluto is in your 9th house. Pluto rules your 6th house. So, a retrogradation is when the energy, instead of going outwards, goes inward. So, he is here to transform something and help you to detach either to a religion, to a mindset, to philosophy, to the way you see life, to higher learning. He's also bringing depth in all of that. And now it's all internal. It's when you feel like it's within yourself. What do you believe? What is, when you question yourself, like, what is your higher self here for? That's what Pluto is doing here. But Pluto rules your 6th house, which is about your work, your routines, your service, your duties, your health as well, your nutrition. So that's what Pluto retrograde will do. Is transforming that, but inwards. So we have the moon in Capricorn trining the sun in Taurus, which is beautiful. Yeah, that's a nice energy to start the day. Morning starts strong, you're grounded, focused, mentally stable, you know what you're doing very well. And then at noon, the emotions will expand, because then the moon is opposing Saturn on your 2nd house. Again, be mindful here, overreaction, overgiving. 2nd house, possessions, values. self-value, overthinking. Yeah. So then comes the trigger, which is later. The moon will square Mars, and that is irritation, impatience, emotional reactions, especially in conversations and relationships with your friends, in your community. So that's what's happening on the 7th, on Thursday. Friday. As we move to Friday, now the moon will enter Aquarius and it's gonna trine Uranus in Gemini, sextiles Neptune in Aries, and conjunct Pluto in itself, yeah? Now retrograde. So it's a day that you can see things clearly. And yeah. So the moon in Aquarius is detachment. It's thinking with the mind and very detached, which is good for you because it's an air sign, and and you have Uranus on your first house. Uranus will be here for the next 7 years on your first house, bringing sudden changes, electrifying your body as well. There are some surprises or unexpected. Again, first house could also be in your head. It's Gemini. It's you, very, very much the way you think. You might have this aha moment where you can suddenly see something that you didn't see before. And Pluto here will make this transformation to happen. And it could be related to your work, your routine, your diet. But I believe it might be your work. Your job. So expect the unexpected. Yeah. It's also the house of pets. So it could be some surprise with your pets. You might get a new pet. Let's see. Saturday, 9th, what we have: Moon in Aquarius, sextile Saturn in Aries in the morning, square Mercury in Taurus in the noon, and will trine Venus in Gemini, and that's late at night. So in the morning, the moon sextile Saturn. It's calm, grounded, emotional stability, okay, clear boundaries, very practical mindset here. You is great for decisions, by the way. The moon is in your 9th house. It could be about a trip. You could be exploring something or learning something. You want to enroll yourself in a new course, and Saturn will make it happen. Yeah, go on a trip with some friends, book that yoga retreat you want to do in Bali. That's the vibe. Then at midday you have the moon now squaring Mercury, and that's perfect at noon Dubai time. There is some miscommunication again, overthinking, all inside your head. It's all behind the curtains. So yeah, so it's almost like you want to do something, you're ready to act, and then Saturn is giving you the impulse to do it. Although Saturn is not impulsive at all, but I mean it's helping you on the matter. But then you're not sure. The mind might block you a little. It's like, or the communication doesn't come. Yeah, miscommunication, overthinking, saying something that comes out wrong. Okay, and then late at night, the moon will trine Venus. This is beautiful. Here. The moon's trining Venus as well, so that the connections feel a lot lighter and easier and soft the emotions, so you feel better again. Okay. That's what I have. Then on the 10th, we have the Sun in Taurus, semi-sextiling Jupiter in Cancer, which we talk about it. And you have the Sun sextiling Jupiter. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the Sun is semi-sextiling Venus and sextiling Jupiter. That creates some expansion, and then those three are in a nice connection, creating a mini triangle, mini trine here. Yeah, between the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter. That is what I would say. That's when opportunities flows easily, and there is something about love, self-love. You feel very good about yourself. If you want to do something, Venus in your first house, something that I say like a beauty procedure of any kind, like I don't know, peeling or change your hair, or the Sun with Venus and Jupiter are in a very nice alignment for whatever you want to do physically. Sun is shining, Jupiter is expanding, so good time to go for, especially if it's in your head, the first house. Since the Sun is on the 12th house, if it requires some surgery, if you're going through some surgeries, that's a good time as well. You're going to be blessed. Everything will be fine. And it could be something on your throat, on your hands, in your head, as I said. That's very nice. And especially because on this day, so we have it's a degree activation. There's plenty of multiple planets sitting around 19 to 24 degrees. So that creates some synchronicities and meaningful interactions as well, which is very nice. So say yes to opportunities, trust the flow, allow things to come to you. All right, and don't force outcomes, because things will be just fine. And before you go, as usual, I would like to get one tarot card and one message from the angels to see what you need to focus on this week from the 4th to the 10th. So what does Gemini... we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the wounded healer, the wounded warrior. 9 comes before 10, so it's like it's the last step. It's funny, it's talk about wounded, and I was just talking about surgery or things like that, but it's exactly like when you've been through a lot. It hasn't been easy, but you're holding a stick with a light. You see, the fences are not that high. You can jump them. But you're tired. Yeah, it could mean that whatever happened, whatever you're going through, you're just tired. Tired of fighting, tired of... It's funny, I look at this card and I see Mars in Aries on your 11th house. Something maybe with your community, maybe with your friends, and you feel like defeated. Yeah, but keep going, Gemini. You got this, you got this, you got this. Let's see, what is the message? Why are they all upside down now? The message from your angels. What did they want you to know? 33. Anxiety. Calm, resilience, trust, support, inner strength, overcoming fear. Don't let anxiety or stress take control, as they will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust yourself. The angels have faith in you. What are the sources of my anxiety, and how can I build trust in myself to overcome them? When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to practice deep breathing or a grounding technique to remind yourself that your inner strength and the support around you. That's what I have for you, my lovely Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helped me grow in my channel, and and I'll see you next week, hopefully. Have a lovely one. Bye for now.